Welcome. I'm Meredith, and this is the Oasis Spiritual Empowerment Tarot, all about tarot, oracle, and empowering you. And I have some mail. I'm not sure what it is. I just peeled this back because of the packing label, because it's on both sides. So let's see. Oh, and remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you get alerted when I post a new video. Alright, I think we're gonna have to cut into this. This is really protective. Alright, so we have the Aurum Lenormand, and so this is from Kickstarter, and this is one that Rustic Roots Lenormand. That's one that has been on my list for a while, but I wasn't really using Lenormand cards that much, so I just never hit the buy. But when oh my goodness, let's see if I can when the Aurum came up, this was like an add-on, and just like very lately I've been more called to use Lenormand cards. So, oh my goodness, this is just really well wrapped. Okay. It's probably gonna be the same, but let's see if we can get this through. Now, oh my goodness. Okay. These guys are not messing around with packaging. Okay. So let's take a look. I mean, there's two decks, but you know, they're Lenormand, so they're smaller. Wishing you a beautiful journey. Oh, you know what? I should show you too. You know what I got in the mail? Maybe like about a week ago. To go with this. First of all, oh, so beautiful. And this is from the Kickstarter. Cracks are where the light gets in. I love that. So I left it here because I wanted to show you, but I wasn't going to make a video just for that. So, yeah. Alright. So I'll take a quick look. Oh, and of course, this is by Melissa Wotherspoon. And this is a deck that she did with her son. So that's just extra special. Talks about Lenormand. Shows you the grand tableau. Talks about different spreads. And then it goes right into the cards. Yeah. Oh, so lovely. Okay, let's get right into these cards now. as you can see, it's not new, but it's new to me. So maybe it's new to you too. Look at those backs. And it's just in that. I just think they're so beautiful. And the cardstock is fabulous. Now I'll tell you, you know, if if this is your first video of mine, you may not be aware, but I tend to kind of do my own thing. So I do read Lenormand properly, and more and more I've been working with them like that. But I also will use them kind of in my own way, you know, more as like an oracle. And most of the time when I do that, I read them intuitively. Sometimes I will pull in Lenormand standard meanings. Sometimes I don't. But I just like options, right? So it depends. But whatever I do, you know, I'll decide before I use the cards. You know what I mean? So if my intent, oh, I love this. If my intent is to use them as an oracle, that's, you know, I set that intention before I pick up the deck, or before I start shuffling. And that works for me. Aw. So, and I feel like, the reason I bring that up is I feel like this deck, of course, is going to be perfect for standard Lenormand readings, but I also think that it would be amazing for kind of intuitive oracle readings too. So oh, I'm so happy I got this deck. It's really lovely. And I love that she made it with her son. You know, as a parent, I think that's so special. You know, I would love to do a big project with my daughter like that. She is not into the stuff that I'm into. You know, she's a lot like me, So she will dislike things just because someone else likes them. Not really consciously, but, you know. So yeah. Oh, and just a person. I think that's fabulous. Okay. And if you want to see the size, I feel like these are a little bigger than my other Lenormand cards, but they're a nice size. You know, a good bit smaller than standard tarot, a little more narrow. And oh, I love that gilding. And the cardstock is so nice. It's nice and thick. I can't really see, but I mean, it's nice. And then to shuffle, I know I'm gonna riffle shuffle, and it's got gilding. It's okay. Oh, it's nice. I mean, you know, I really need to cover this when I'm gonna shuffle decks, because I love this reading cloth so much, but because there's a lot of texture on it, it makes it awkward with a lot of decks in terms of shuffling, but that's alright. But yeah, beautiful. Love this. So, and again, this is the Aurum Lenormand. And now let's take a look at the Rustic Roots Lenormand. Oh, I forgot. So it's like a matchbox. Walking in the woods, I felt in touch with the universe and with the spirit of the universe. Alice Walker. I love that. Wishing you a beautiful journey. Oh, I love that. Okay. So, again, I expect... Oh, this is so tiny, though. Melissa. Guidebook and poetry collection. So we have an introduction, a quick guide to card meeting. So that's nice. I mean, it's really tiny, though. Really wish it was bigger. Oh, and this is nice. So each card has a poem, which is lovely. So, like for the rider, we have riding forward with a burst of speed. Stay balanced and focused. Trust your steed. You must open your mind to turn on a dime. Listening and long strides are keys for best time. By Kathleen Reich. And then she talks about, so just to give you an example, because this one is a little bit unique. I chose a barrel race for the card, not because I condone animals in sport, but because I am always struck by the bond created between animals and humans. The communication between a horse and its rider in this rodeo event is unparalleled. Speed is the key element here, but so is agility and strength, and I like those qualities being pulled into this card too. Additionally, barrel racing is an inclusive event. Typically, the horses are American quarter horses, known for their incredibly fast quarter-mile speeds as they hug the barrels in their cloverleaf patterns. I love that. I love that. So it looks like... Yeah. So that's fabulous. So you have the quick kind of standard key in the beginning, and then for each card you have the poem, and then you have that kind of explanation of where the image came from. So I think that's wonderful. Alright, let's take a look at this one. I think this is the... I love the backs too. I love that flannel. I love this. Oh, and this. That's fabulous. This is another one that I think would do really well, even just as an oracle. I think a lot of her choices are just so smart and so clever. I love the fox. It's one of my favorite things is watching them jump like that. My dog does that a little bit, and it's just the cutest thing. Yeah, he doesn't have quite the height that foxes have, but yeah, he's got shorter legs. You know, they almost look like words, don't they? I mean, I guess they're not, but I thought thought they were at first. Oh, I remember these being around when I was a kid. Not not just like randomly, but you'd see them in, even the food store or the pharmacy. So I think for the most part, people have moved on to, more like have a heart traps. But when I was a kid, love this. Love the person. I just think that's perfect. And this reminds me of Christmas time with like the Starbucks, and I mean, I think she's in Canada, so maybe it's what's that company? I can't think of it, but I know they have their coffee chain that they like. Oh, I love this. Tim Hortons, right? I don't know. But, and again, the cardstock is just lovely. And, the feel of this, compare, like, this is very smooth and, reminds me more, and it may be my unconscious too, but it reminds me more of like almost like a marble finish to the card. Like, it's so smooth. And this one, it's smooth too, but, and again, it could be just, the backgrounds and the imagery, but it feels more kind of woody and earthy. Not that, again, it's very smooth, but it just, it's a nice thickness. I love this deck. I'm going to take, so I'm going on a hike this weekend, and I'm going to take a few decks. I have to watch it because, because I'm still not 100% from my surgery. So my plan is to take a lot of breaks. Just take it really slowly. I'm just gonna go as far as I want to go. And so I thought it would be nice to bring a few decks, because I really like to, just spend some time in nature using cards there. Shuffles wonderfully, and I just, I'm so happy with these. So yeah, I definitely think this is going to be on my list of decks to bring, and it's nice and small. So that was pretty quick, but I just wanted to share these lovelies with you. And let me know what you think. Do you use these? Do you use Lenormand? Would you consider using a Lenormand as an oracle? And until next time, just be wonderful to yourself, because you deserve it. You deserve the best, only the best. And that is my wish for you.